Turn these levels down. Before I get started, I want y'all to, if you don't mind, hit the like button. I know you haven't heard nothing yet, but it'll help the algorithm. Let me cut this down some. I hope y'all can hear okay, because I really don't know. I'm new to this here, so I really don't know what's going on. I'm just trying to learn it as I go. But let me get right into it. About 2 days ago, man, I listened to Jason Black go on and on. That's if that's the dude's real name. I listened to him go on and on and on about how these women above a certain age are just ugly, how they don't look good, how they over their prime, and all kinds of stuff, man. And after about 30 minutes of it, and the video went on for 3 hours. I only listened to like 30 minutes of it. After about 30 minutes of it, I had to cut it off because I'm like, what exactly am I listening to? What's the point of these dudes constantly trying to prove to the world that a woman above a certain age is useless? Because I don't understand that. My stream just say no data. I don't know if it's on or it just said no data. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if my stream is on. Let's say excellent collection, but I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna keep going. If it's working, it's working. If not, I had to redo it. But anyway, after about 30 minutes, I started wondering, man, what's really going on with this dude, man? What is this all about? And then it kind of hit me, I realized that what they're talking about is not so much as how old the women are. They stopped at 18 because that's the youngest they can go without suffering a lot of criticism that they couldn't defend against. So, they couldn't say, well, we want 16-year-old girls or 15-year-old girls, so they had to settle on a number that was suitable, but the youngest possible. And their argument is that younger women have it better, that a woman after the age of 27, one dude said, 27, bro. Imagine that. 27, he said, a woman is over the hill. Once they hit 27, they're running out of time. I've never heard stuff like this before, man. And I just don't even know why we care so much about the age of a woman. What's up with this age stuff? And to say that there are no dimes above a certain age is just crazy, man. First of all, let's talk about beauty. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Everybody like what they like. But right now, Thandie Newton is dating a dude almost, 15, 16, 17 years younger than her? 20 years younger? Sandra Bullock dated a dude one time, a actor that was almost 20 years younger than her. Look at Marjorie Harvey, man. You can't tell me Marjorie is not a bad chick, bro. She 55, 56 years old? You can't tell me Marjorie is not bad, bro. Marjorie runs circles around a lot of young girls. You got Nicole Murphy. She runs circles around a lot of young girls. I mean, and I can go on and on and on with these examples. To say that a woman's beauty is established only by her age is silliness, man. I mean, I don't even know where y'all get off saying stuff like that at. But what I think that is really going on is that you dudes want child brides. That's what y'all want. Y'all want the youngest woman possible so that she'll be gullible and stupid and slow to your tactics so that you can manipulate her any way you want. Y'all don't want older women. Y'all don't want mature women. Y'all start talking about her experiences. Oh, I don't want a woman that's 30 because all the things she's done. So, what have you done by 30, man? I mean, that's the problem. You dudes are not living. Y'all sitting on the bench waiting to live, but life is not a spectator sport. You got to play this game, bro. You got to play this game. But I want you to look at, this is one of the chicks, man, Lisa Ray. Look at Lisa, bro. Now, Jason Black had the nerve to have the middle picture of Lisa Ray on his little example thing, right? Saying that, she's ugly. And he said that any man that says Lisa Ray look good, he's Richard Simmons. He's basically calling you gay. So, I mean, now you use this passive-aggressive type of barbaric browbeating to stop your listeners from saying what they actually think. Because now if they say they like the way Lisa Ray look, they get criticized. So they just be quiet and they don't say anything out of fear that you're going to criticize them. But I bet you this, and this is what I want to get out of here, get out this right now, bro. I bet you anything, Lisa Ray looks better than any woman the anonymous Jason Black have or has ever had. I bet you right now, that version of Lisa Ray that's on the screen, the middle one, she's 55. And I bet you that version of Lisa Ray looks better than any woman Jason Black of the Black Authority of the business broadcast. I bet you Lisa Ray looks better than any woman he's ever had right now at 55. I bet that. You know, dudes like him, but he sits back online anonymously and he criticized the way people look when nobody knows how he look. He's nothing but a voice over the internet, and he sits back and he talks bad about how other people look, and nobody knows how he look. He could talk about women, but how does his wife look? How does the woman in his life look if he's married? We don't know anything about this dude, man. But for a grown man, and this is another thing that kind of got me thinking, how old is he? Because, you know, age and beauty is sort of a sliding scale. It moves as you move. What I liked when I was 20, I wouldn't like right now. You know what I'm saying? I will look at some of the same girls. Say if I could freeze time and have some of my girlfriends from back in my days, right? The same way they look right now, and I am at my age. I wouldn't want those chicks right now at this point in my life. I wouldn't find that appealing. I wouldn't find it cute. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they might still look good to me, but it'll be a different type of attraction. I just don't have a sexual type of attraction towards young women like that. You know what I'm saying? So what I was wondering was, I said, damn, well, how old is Jason Black, bro? Because if he was up in age, he would know and understand that this stuff slides and it moves as you move. You're not going to like what you liked at 20, at 50 plus. I'm 50 plus, right? I'm 52. You wouldn't like what you like at 20, at 52 years old. You're just not going to do it, right? And how you view the women in your age group is going to be based on how they are right now. And if you're a man that still gets out and meet women, you will know that there are dimes in every age category, bro. And what he tried to do, he wanted you to compare an old woman. And he found some real fine young girls, pictures to put up. And he wants you to try to compare the older women to the young fine girls. But here's the problem. Most young girls in their age range don't look like that anymore. You know, having a tight body chick at any age is somewhat of a unicorn these days, you know what I'm saying? You just don't see it a whole lot. But what I do see a lot of is walking through that mall and seeing women with their teenage daughters, and the women are outshining their teenage daughters of all races. They look better than their teenage daughters. Now, maybe that's because I'm older and I'm only looking at the mothers. Because again, the teenage daughter she doesn't do anything for me. The daughter could be 20, she could be 25. She don't do anything for me. So I look at the mom. So maybe it's just because I'm older, or it's because they actually look better. Whatever the case may be, it showed my point is proven. This is a sliding scale that moves as you move. You can't just put this all on you know, put beauty in one bag and say the line is here at this age when you become beautiful or when you stop being beautiful. It don't work that way, man. Halle Berry runs circles around a lot of these chicks right now. Just will run circles around them, bro. You know, so another point I wanted to make while I'm thinking about this is that as an older dude, I need to make this clear. I'm not one of these dudes that think messing with an 18-year-old is some kind of sexual assault. I know I put that on the thumbnail and it might appear that way, but that's not what I'm saying. Both of my grandmothers and one of my great-grandmothers at least were married before they were 16. You know what I'm saying? Me, myself, you know, my children mama, right? My first boy and my first daughter, their mothers. Their mothers were both 14 when they had my child. You know, so I mean, I was a young father. I was dealing with young women. You know what I'm saying? But I was older than them. I'm older. I'm like 5-6 years older than they are. But nobody thought that was rape back then. Nobody thought nothing of it. In fact, one of them was actually living with me, which wasn't uncommon either. You know, a lot of people were legally or verbally emancipated from their parents back then. That was a common thing, you know, to see teenagers actually living on their own. You know what I'm saying? Because people, you know, I mean, people got around like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at my viewers. I'm sorry, I'm distracted. I'm trying to learn this stuff. I'm looking at everything and it's kind of it's distracting me. But anyway, so I'm not saying that's a child, and I understand like in the bar mitzvah, or the bat mitzvah, you know, these girls who are 12, 13 years old when they go through the coming of age rituals in the Hebrew or Jewish religion. You know what I'm saying? Even in the Latin American culture, you have the quinceañera. That's 15. So I'm not one of these dudes that say that these women at 18 are children. But you gotta wonder why they harp so much on 18 as if 18 is some kind of magic line. And that's because it is. And the magic line about 18 is that that's the lowest they can go before they start undergoing criticism that they can't defend. So 18 is it. But I got news for you, man. It's not true, man. Nobody likes no 18-year-olds, man. No real man want no 18-year-old, bro. No real man is worried about, you know, how many men a woman been with after she's a certain age, bro. You know, because if I had a chance to date Lisa Ray, I would date her, bro. I mean, it's just simple as that. You would too. If you had a chance to get Thandie Newton, just like that young rapper dude, whatever that artist is, you know. He 20-something years old, Thandie 50, 49, 50 years old? Come on, man. If you had a chance to get Thandie, you would mess with her, bro. Some of y'all think Thandie one of the hottest things y'all ever seen. But not me personally. But you know, but some of y'all think Thandie is one of the hottest things you ever seen. But the point is, bro, we got to stop this age lie, man. Beauty is not determined by a woman's age. Now, I don't know why these dudes say that. And I don't know why y'all listen to people like Jason Black, who y'all don't even know how he look. Y'all don't have an idea how his wife look. Y'all don't have an idea what kind of women he's even dated. But I can bet money, none of the women he's dated look like Lisa Ray. I'll bet the house on that. And then if the picture over there to you, I don't know where is that. Okay, this picture right here, she's actually 28 or something like that on that picture. But as you see, she's 55 on the other one. So, I mean, you're not going to tell me that he had a woman that looked better than Lisa Ray, or that he has a woman right now look better than Lisa Ray, because Lisa's exceptional beauty. She's an exceptional beauty. You know what I'm saying? You're not beating Lisa with ease. So anyway, you know, it was just a weird thing, man. Listen to that dude go on and on about these women. Listen to the whole red pill community, how they always talking about the age of these women, how they always talking about, you know, these women are over the hill and this and that. And the ages get younger and younger to be over the hill. You notice that? One dude said 27. I mean, 27, bro? You think 27 is over the hill now? I mean, how old are these dudes? These dudes gotta be young themselves to be saying this stuff, or they just got some type of sexual predator type mentality, man, where they want a child bride. Because I don't understand what's the fixation is on older, beautiful women. I don't understand, man. You should be happy to see a nice looking woman that's older, because you're gonna get old one day. She should give you hope that you still might walk down your final days with a nice looking woman on your arm. And that dude talking about there are no dimes at 40 or no dimes at 50. Well, yes, they are. There are dimes at 40. There are dimes at 50. That's crazy, bro. There's dimes, man. But you know, but like I say, it's a sliding scale. What you like when you young, you don't like when you old. What you might like, you know, I mean, them girls ain't gonna like you anyway, man. You know, them young girls, they not gonna like you. You're not gonna like them. They'll play with you maybe if you look a certain way, but you're not gonna take them serious, and they're not gonna take you serious. So listening to a person that's anonymous sit here and rag on the beauty of beautiful women, you shouldn't do that, because I say again, I bet you Jason Black has never dated a woman that looks like Lisa Ray. Never. I bet money on it. He's anonymous, but I bet money on it. He's never dated a woman that looks like Lisa Ray. I bet money on it. So, you know, we got to get away from this stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to do better as people, bro. We got to get away from this hate. We got to get away from this ageism stuff. We got to get away from all these crazy beliefs, these crazy ideologies. We got to get away from all this dogma, all this hate, all this anger, all this bitterness. Why we care so much about how older women look, this is a strange time for a man, bro. I mean, you know, you men are acting ways that I've never seen before. I've never seen men care that much about things that they shouldn't even care about. Why should you care how a woman is perceived above a certain age? Why would that anger you if men find her attractive in her old age? Didn't 50 Cent just say he was at an event sitting close to Helen Mirren, who's 70-something years old, and he said that lady turned him on? He said, man, you know, I like that lady, you know what I'm saying? Didn't 50 Cent just say that? I mean, what's wrong with us, bruh? You know, what's going on with us? We got to do better, bruh. And I'm sorry, I'm kind of scatterbrained because I'm watching this thing at the same time. I'm trying to learn this software. I don't really know what's going on. I don't know if it's recording properly. This is actually a test. I'm going to redo this video in a video format because I want to talk about this, but I need to talk about it in a different way because this is just a test, these live streams. I'm going to try to do this properly, but I just wanted to get this off my chest, and I'm going to make it better. I'm going to make the other video better. The video will be a lot better because I'm going to talk like I talk. But looking at all these distractions around me and stuff like this, it kind of mess with you know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. We got to get away from this child predator type mentality, man. Leave these young girls alone, man. Let old dudes move on and get with older women. And let the young crowd do what they do. We're not competing with each other. Young women don't compete with old women. Old women don't compete with young women. That is a myth. And it's a myth that I have no idea where it comes from. I have no idea where you dudes get this from. It's apples and oranges, right? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I want to get out of here. I'm going to leave it at that because I really don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how well this is coming out, but I'm trying. But like the video, share the video, support the channel, you know what I'm saying? As I get better at this live streaming thing, I will do a lot better, you know, I promise. But until next time, I'm out of here, I'm Brother Kush, a.k.a. the Black Alpha. Salam.